What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I'm over here. I don't know if that's the best angle, possibly. Let's see if we can get a better angle. And I wanted to talk about something um, that a lot of us will deal with, and that is loss. Loss of a family member, loss of a loved one, loss of a job, a type of lifestyle, loss of income, loss of anything. But specifically for this circumstance, probably just loss in general and loss of a loved one, probably more importantly. So I'm here, and my son's not, and Boo passed away in 2019. And in a lot of ways, he's gone. But in a lot of ways, I know that he lives on, and lives on in memory. I don't really believe in the life after death shit or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with you believing that. If that's your lifestyle, that's great. I think that's good, and I think that's positive, and I think that's, if that's what you believe, that's awesome. I don't, and I also think there's nothing wrong with that as well. But me and Boo and Elijah and everybody, we have created a lot of memories throughout the years. And for instance, one of the things that I've incorporated in my lifestyle is, making t-shirts. And you guys know I do YouTube videos and a lot of different stuff, right? Well, one way that you can keep the memory of somebody alive is use something of theirs on a daily basis. For instance, right now I'm doing this. This is t-shirts, weeding and stuff like that to create t-shirt and keep my business, fresh and going and stuff like that. And I'm doing this on a desk I created for him, like I made for him. It's just a little wood desk or whatever, but every time I'm here and I'm chipping away at the top of it or whatever, and I'm cutting away at it or whatever, I'm thinking of Boo and thinking when I was making it for him and when he was alive and well. And I'm listening to music that Boo listened to. Before he passed away, he was listening to Juice WRLD really, really loud, and it makes me really sad, and it's hard to listen to it because it brings back a lot of memories of the week before he passed and stuff. Everything was just, for some reason, it was very real that week, and it was weird, and it's almost like I remember every single second of everything that happened. And I remember the music, and the song just came on, and I'm sitting at his desk, and I'm sitting here weeding and stuff like that, and I'm just keeping my son's memory alive. And I think the same can be adapted to like a job. Say you were in a career or something like that. Say you were a semi driver, and something happened, whether it was physical, mental, emotional, or whatever, where you couldn't be a semi driver anymore. I think, and it ruined you, and you feel like it ruined you or whatever. I think you could call this video How to Move On. How to move on and hang on at the same time. Maybe I'll call the video that. And a way you could do that is you could teach other people how to drive, how to avoid situations in which you did or whatever. When I talk to people about addiction and stuff, and I tell them, it's not a game. My son died at 18. You're 40 fucking 5. Like, how long are you going to keep playing Russian roulette with this stuff? And I get it, an addict's mind is different and stuff. But you could talk to somebody that's in the same size type of situation. Recently, I had a friend, she lost her daughter. I don't know the circumstances or whatever, but I kind of reached out and made sure she knew I was there. I will say it's a very hard road, losing somebody. And but I do know that keeping their memory alive makes it a lot better. Being at his desk, I use a lot of his stuff actually. I don't throw away his clothes. I brought Elijah one of his hoodies the other day for Christmas. That's all I had. I really didn't have any money at the time, and stuff. So I brought him one of Boo's hoodies, and I haven't ever washed it. I just keep that. For instance, like that's his lamp. This, well, I tried to use this chair as long as I could. The damn thing fell apart, and I had to finally get rid of it or whatever. But I use his desk. At the gym, the stereo that we listen to is Boo's stereo, which that's the stereo I heard Juice WRLD on, before he passed. And that's hard, but my gym is open in memory of my son, of Boo. And also Elijah too, and I don't think Elijah knows that, but it's in memory of him too, because, not because he's gone, but because of the fight with addiction and the fight with drugs and stuff. And I think, I may not even post this video. I think the big thing that you can do is remember that people aren't gone. You can never, aside from me being brain damaged or something, you can never take the memories of me and my son away. I'm not going to say I remember everything, because I have a pretty bad memory. Abu told me that all the time. You have a bad memory, you don't remember everything. But what he didn't realize is 10 years ago, with all the memories inside my brain, is a lot. 10 years ago, when he was only 10, it's not as much. You know what I mean? But the big thing is, I guess, the moral of the story is, it's okay. It's okay that people are gone or have moved on. And that's one thing that we got to become really, really comfortable with in life. I'm not saying we can't get sad. I get sad all the time. When I think about Boo, I got the Christmas tree in the living room. It's got blue ornaments on there. I don't even fucking like the color blue. You can't see it, but this logo that I'm doing for a shirt right now is not blue, it's red. Because that's my favorite color. Red's my favorite color. Red, black, and chrome. But I'm surrounded by blue because it reminds me of Boo. And I think that's the most important thing. Let their legacy live on. Just because they moved on and they were ready for something more in the universe, whatever that may be. Maybe it's done. Maybe they just sit in a hole. Fuck, I don't know. But I don't think it matters. I think the one thing that does matter is that you're still here. You still got to live your life. You still got to be happy. You got to still experience joy and sadness and anger and frustration and success and failure and all those things. And if you're holding on to, something that's happened in the past, and, you lost somebody and it's destroyed you or whatever, you need to come out of that. Like, you need to come out of that. I lost literally one of the most important people ever in my life. And I get it. Like, Boo was my best friend, and so was Elijah. And it's been really hard. Really fucking hard, One thing that I've kind of always sucked at because of being bipolar is building friendships. And my kids, I was a single father their whole lives, so that was the one thing, the one people that never left me. And now, one's an addict running the streets and one's dead. And of course that's sad, it's overwhelming. But at the end of the day, you got to remember good times, because there's always good times no matter what. Even if you're in a toxic, destroyed relationship or whatever, you can remember good times. And if you can't, what the fuck are you doing? Move on. But don't beat yourself up about the bad stuff. Think about the positive things. Think about how you can incorporate small little things of theirs throughout the day. Keep them close to your heart, because that's exactly where that person would be if they were here. I know the holidays are hard for a lot of people, and I'm wishing you well, and I hope that if you're struggling, you find a way to get through it. Have a good day, guys.